Here with Isiah Lapp from the 76ers.
How's it
Isiah, tell everybody what happened.
Okay, so if you didn't see, during my game I had a boot on. And the story behind that was, so last week I was playing, my foot was hurting during the game. I thought it was just like a little cause usually my foot hurts, like it happens sometimes and it usually just goes away. But then after the game it was like hurting really, really bad. So we had to go get it checked out at the doctor, got some x-rays, and it was like, there was like a crack down like the middle of my foot. And then the doctor's like, yeah, you fractured your foot, we're gonna have to put a boot on it. And I was like, oh man, this sucks cause
So when did this happen exactly?
it happened after the game. Oh, like there wasn't like a big injury or anything, it just was hurting.
So this was a garden spot game?
No, this was the upwards game.
Oh, your upward game last week?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, because I was told this happened on a Thursday, not the case.
No, not on Thursday.
So after Saturday's game last week, and forget who you guys played. Did you guys win last week?
No, we played the Jazz, I think.
So Sixers. Yes, you played the Jazz last week. Okay, so 30-28 loss. So after the game, this is when you felt the pain?
Yeah.
Or did you feel it actually during the game?
I felt a little bit during the game, but I have an ankle brace, so it kind of just goes away when I wear the ankle brace. But after I took off the ankle brace, it was like hurting really, really bad.
So about what point during the game, because that was a very close game, that came down to the wire. When did do you know exactly what play?
Not necessarily, but I think it might have been like, okay, so after halftime, that's when it really started like getting bad.
Now, did you tell anybody at that point, or you didn't want to worry anyone?
I don't think I told anybody. I thought I could just play it through, but I don't know.
Coach, nobody knew after halftime that you were feeling something.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna like go away, but I guess it didn't.
All right, but again, you don't know whether you tripped, whether somebody landed on it. No idea what. I
don't know. It's really weird.
And the doctor said it's a hairline fracture.
I forget what the doctor said.
But he told you it's broken.
It's fractured.
There's a fracture.
It was like she said it was like my fourth bone or something. It was like a growth spurt. I fractured like my.
What day was that? Was that the very next day? The same day?
It was Monday, because so they're not open on Sundays, so I do. We waited Saturday night, because I thought it would just go away, like the next morning, but then Sunday was hurting. They weren't open on Sunday, so we had to go Monday morning.
Where did you go? Who diagnosed you?
I don't know.
Was it a hospital? It was urgent care?
It was Lancaster Urgent Care, I think.
Urgent care? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that when they put the boot on you Monday?
Yeah, it was.
There's Gwaltney. Or no, that's Brody Torrance. I'm not getting any of these highlights. And is there absolutely any chance you can play February 24th?
I think. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, so we'll have to see how it's feeling.
So not 100% ruled out yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Chance. Would you say chances are slim, 50-50?
I'd say it's around 50-50.
Okay, all right. Well, Coach Babb reported you as out for the season, which doesn't seem to be the case.
Well, see, if I was playing school basketball, I would be out for the season. But since this isn't really like school basketball and they don't have like trainers and everything, then they can't like actually like take me out. So if I have to play, I have to play. So we'll see.
How does your father feel about you playing on Championship Saturday? Have you discussed it?
I think he said like it's your body. So I mean, if you want to play, and if it's not hurting that bad, and you just probably have to wear the boot a little longer, but
Okay,
if that's the
so
case.
when do you think you're gonna make your official decision?
Probably by beginning of the week, like championship Saturday, like Monday probably, depending on how it's feeling. So
you said the beginning of the week of
Yeah.
championship Saturday,
yeah,
which would be
Like-
so the 18th, February 18th. Would you know as early as Monday, possibly?
I think I might.
Monday before championship Saturday, you might know by then.
Yeah,
Brody.
man, his defense is crazy.
So I guess this is going to rule you out of regular season MVP,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
to me right now, Brody Torrance,
yeah. He's been outstanding.
Preston Merck's been phenomenal. Did you see
Prest-
any of the game today? with
I
the
did. Yeah,
Jazz?
that was really crazy.
Were you here or did you watch
It
it,
was
online?
intense. No, I was here for the end, the fourth quarter, and overtime.
How do you feel about the foul called by Carl here?
I
1
mean,
second left, not even looking at half court, dribbling.
I'm pretty sure he did get fouled. I think it was a blocking because he was trying to run, and you can't like stand in front of him and just like push him with like your body. Even if your hands aren't touching him, you can't just push him like out of bounds.
So you saw the play. I did not
Yeah.
actually see. So you're saying there was a legitimate foul with 1
There-
second left?
There was, but it's like he could have like not called the foul, but he like it was close enough that he could have, and that's what he did. So
I mean, that sending Merck to the line, that pretty much iced it.
yeah, it was a great game though.
That was a phenomenal game.
the shot by Joshua.
You saw the Stefan
Yeah.
send it into overtime.
Yeah.
Did it look like he was squared up, like he
No.
kind of just threw it up, right?
Yeah, it looks like I thought it was gonna hit the backboard. and,
Right,
like, bounce
it
off.
was up pretty high. Would it hit the very top of the glass, I believe?
Yeah.
I don't want people to think I was hating on Stefan at all. He just kind of chucked it up, hit the top of the glass. It was just unbelievable shot, and the Jazz are still undefeated.
His reaction was awesome too. He was going wild after he made that.
Okay. Now, if you, let's say you wake up Monday, what are you going to be looking for as far as pain-wise? Is it something that you would play through the pain? Or you can't have it get worse? Or you want another team?
No, I'm not.
Not right now. So
Yeah.
is the garden spot season over?
Yeah, it is. It is. It ended last week, so.
Okay, we're going to stay right here with Isiah Lapp. All right, so how did the garden spot, how did your team finish?
We finished 10-5, I think.
Okay.
So
not
we
bad.
did pretty well.
Playoffs?
Yeah. No playoffs for middle school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So remind everybody, who from Upward would we recognize on that team?
Garden spot, Luke Harding, Brody Torrance.
I was unaware that Luke was on that team. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Who's Luke's little brother? Lincoln Harding.
Lincoln Harding is
Yeah.
on there. Okay. So you got some Warriors
Yeah.
garden spot team. All right, so let's talk about the injury. You wake up Monday. Are you looking to put weight on it? What's going to be your
Well,
criteria?
as far as pain wise, if it's like, if I can like walk normally, if I'm walking normally, I think I'll be fine. I'll probably like keep the boot on.
You would
like-
play with that boot on?
No. I would keep the boot on like throughout the day. But then when it's time to play, I'd probably take it off.
Okay, so championship Saturday you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. How about ice? Did they give you any other instructions?
They told me to rest it and ice it, so that's what I've been doing.
Now, if you asked your doctor,
Oh.
should I play?
No, he'll probably say no.
The doctor would tell you not to play.
Yeah.
Do you think Coach Babb is going to give you a hard time about playing?
I don't think so, no. I think he'll be like, if you're fine, you can play, but
Well, let's say that you're 70%. Let's say you feel a little pain.
I'll probably just, it's not like, so the pain that I was feeling, like, it wasn't like really, really bad. It's just like I couldn't walk. So.
All right. So how many days do we have? You got to the 24th. So 14 days from today, exactly, to heal up. What timeline did the doctor give you? What were his words exactly?
He said you're gonna have to have it on for a month. So this was the 3rd. So March 3rd, I can take it off.
Okay, so this happened February 3rd. All right, so you're 1 week into the month.
Yeah.
So you may push it.
Yeah.
For Championship Saturday.
I can't lose 2 tournaments in a row.
Yeah. Now I talked to Brian. I told him what you said about playing 2 games and then a championship game. Your only loss at Upward was last year's championship game.
Yeah.
You have not lost at Upward other than that. So I believe he spaced it out that after the boys are going to go first, the 7 to 9 league is going to play at 8 a.m. He's going to get all the games going at once. And then you guys are going to have about a 3-hour break.
Okay.
To the championship game. I believe, this is all unofficial, but I believe that is the plan. So you guys will, the 7 to 9 will start the earliest.
Okay.
I believe the first championship game will be the boys 5th and 6th at noon. And then the girls at 1.
Then the girls and then us.
2, and then your game would be 3 o'clock. So do you think that would be enough rest?
Yeah, that's enough.
If all of the boys' games are over by 10.
Yeah.
That's going to give you a long layoff.
That's definitely enough.
It could have been 11, but even 11 to 3 would give you 4 hours. Would you go home? What would you do with those 4 hours?
Rest my foot, probably.
Would you go home? Do you think you would stay at the garden spot?
I think I'd go home, sleep, rest my foot, ice it, get it ready for the game. So.
Okay, so now with the Sixers losing you, 2 more, you lost. No, you won today, the Sixers.
We did, yeah.
Let's talk about that. How did you feel that your team played?
I was so proud of our team.
I gave Logan Stoltzfus player of the game.
Yeah.
Certainly stepped up. Let's take a look at that game on the sheet here. And your team's in red down there. So you look that over. Who sticks out as having a great game? Who do you think stepped up above and beyond if you had to look at that? Andrew Rimert obviously out.
Yeah, I think it was just a team effort. I mean, it's hard to give player of the game, but as a team we played awesome. We swung the ball. We looked underneath, open looks. At halftime we were like, okay, we gotta stop just chucking up threes, and we have to swing the ball, get open looks inside. And we definitely did that second half.
Can you tell us what Coach Babb was saying last minute? Pass the ball. Obviously, people weren't shooting.
Yeah, we just wanted to run out the clock. We were up by, I think, what was it,
5? I think you were up 5.
Yeah, 5. We were up by 5, so we were just going to swing the ball and look for the most open look we can get. If we don't have any open looks, that's fine. We'll just run out the clock. And we did just that, and it worked, so.
Do you know if Coach Slaughter was correct when he yelled time that the ball was in someone's hands?
I think, yeah. I think he was correct, yeah.
It was awfully close. I'm going to go back and find the footage. I thought the ball was coming out of the hand, so it was a very questionable call.
It was. It could have gone either way.
One thing that Coach Slaughter did not see is that 4 seconds ran off from 1:14 to 1:10 before the clock stopped, and this was after a whistle. Ball was dead, and nobody said anything. So the Sixers caught a little break there. But a great effort. I mean,
yeah.
Logan Stoltzfus was tremendous in that game.
Yeah, he was.
How about, I almost gave it to Jeriah Smucker. What do you think of Jeriah stepping up today?
That was his defense was awesome. Leadership. Yeah, everything about him was awesome.
Do you know Jeriah at all? You guys friends?
Not like we became friends just at the beginning of the season. I've never known him before the first practice.
Okay, so you guys met just this season through Upward.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think the Sixers have a chance without you to win the championship?
I think they. Sorry, I think they do. Yeah. If we start working as a team, swinging the ball, getting open looks, I think we do.
I'm sure you're going to do everything in your power to play in that game.
Yeah.
How does Mom feel about you playing?
I don't.
Would she be more inclined to tell you not to play or to go ahead, get it over with, and then rest up, heal up?
My parents aren't really like strict about my injuries because this year, this is like my third injury this year actually. I played football, I sprained my ankle. I like dislocated my shoulder and I had to wear a sling for that. And so they're just like, we're sick of you wearing this boot and just always being injured. So if you're good to go, then just take it off.
So you yourself would lean towards you playing?
I would, yeah.
Unless something, what would stop you from playing? What kind of feeling?
Let's
say you wake up Saturday morning.
I wake up Saturday morning.
What's it going to take for you to say, I can't do this?
So I probably walk around a little bit. It'll probably feel fine. But then, like, once I start walking around a lot more, it's going to start hurting. And if I can, like, if it's to the point where I can't, if I'm, like, limping, then I don't think I'll play.
Would you try jogging before you made your decision?
Yeah, probably. I would, like, put on my basketball shoes, my ankle brace, go for a little run, see if I'm fine.
Are you allowed to play with anything on your leg? Is it the actual shin bone? What?
No, it's inside the foot, so it's like right around here. Like,
okay, so he's pointing down between the big toe and the second toe.
Yeah.
Foot flat on the floor on top, between the two toes. It's almost like the toes split, kind of, or not really?
No, it's like, so it's not the big toe, it's the two last toes, my pinky toe and my...
so it's the edge of your foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like right in between there, it kind of just like this toe here kind of just like split a little bit like that.
All right, we got Coach Babb here. Coach, we need you to come up here on the mic, so I'm going to pass it back and forth. Coach, Isiah says Monday he's going to really make his decision 6 days before he thinks he can play. Right now he says it's a 50-50 shot. So he's thinking if Monday, if he has a little bit of pain, but come Saturday morning, if he can walk on it and he can shoot around, all signs are he's going to play. How do you feel about that?
In the ultimate run, I think it's his parents' call. I mean, if they feel comfortable with him playing like that, I don't know, it worries me a little bit. I don't want him to push it. I'd like to see him stay as healthy as he possibly can. There's always next year. I mean, so, yeah, I mean, if he feels comfortable with it, by all means, but, man, I wouldn't push it.
What if he tells you he has some pain, but I think I can play?
I'd rather he not. I really think that, after today's showing, I think the team's got some spirit. They can definitely fight it out. And he is just as good on the bench as he is out there on the court. So everything he gives us as far as direction and what he sees on that court and tells us and relays to us is big. It's big.
Okay, but you're going to let Isiah – would you override Isiah's decision?
No. If he feels comfortable, I would not override. I mean, it's between him, his parents, and the doctor. I guess, if they all feel comfortable with it, I'm good with that.
Now, when you say feel comfortable, if he tells you, Coach, I got some pain, but I think I'm good to go here. I could suffer through this. It's not that bad, but I am feeling pain. Can I play? That type of question came to you. What do you think? How do you think you would react?
I'd have to go with his decision. If he could bear it, I don't see a problem with it. It really is. I mean, that's all about sportsmanship. I mean, it's if the team needs it and he wants to gut it out, that's on him. I again, like I said, it will be between him, his parents, and the doctor. If they say he can try that, then I'm all for it.
The doctor told him 1 month. 1 month, which would be March 3rd. So it's a couple weeks early.
Yeah, that's pushing it.
If Isiah says, hey, I'm good to go, I walked on this and I could do this, coach, and I shot around, I took some shots, I got my sneakers on, I feel good. I feel good enough to play 3 games.
I will strongly discourage it. I won't say no, but I will strongly discourage it, very strongly. I feel really bad if he hurt himself some more or made it worse. I mean, he's still growing. He's got a long life ahead of himself. He don't want to permanently ruin something.
Okay, well, there you have it, Isiah. So it's going to be questionable, depending on how he feels, the pain level.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
All right, Coach Babb and Isiah, thank you guys for joining me in the booth. And time for Michael Lewis's message.